Good morning guys and happy Thursday. I hope you're all having a lovely week. I'm just off out in the car to run some errands. I was just thinking, I know this sounds ridiculous, but one of the things that I love about not living in London, because London has so many pros, one of the things I really love is just being able to like nip out in the car and it not being like standstill traffic to get anywhere. And I think it's like the freedom that comes with it, because obviously in London, public transport's amazing, but you just feel like you have to plan every journey so well. Whereas here, you know, you can just, the world is your oyster. You can just do anything you want. I'm actually off to my PO box, like the place where my packages are held basically, because I think the Lululemon package that's got the trainers in, I know I mentioned in my last video, but I'm going to be working with Lululemon on the launch of their new footwear. I think the package is there, ready to be picked up. They literally look like they're gonna be epic. This is what they look like. They've actually launched them in 10 colorways, and this is the pair that they've sent me, and I was told in advance that they were this beautiful peach color. I think I mentioned in the other video, because I tried to match a top to it, which I think is gonna look great, and the neon green, I love the shape of them so much. And the back is actually almost, it's actually almost like a powder blue color. They are gonna look fab, and I think they're gonna look really good with the outfits that I've chosen as well. Beyond excited to give these a try. God, this really feels like Christmas. Ooh, okay, so I think we've got a little outfit. So first of all, some running socks, and they are different from the ones that I picked up in the Lululemon shop, which is great. So these are the black and white Power Stride socks. Got a tote bag in there, and then, oh no way! So these were actually the ones that I chose, which is amazing because they were by far the most flattering on me, but in blue. They are such a cool colour. I think these are the base pace tight or something like that. And I actually so nearly got this in the shop as well. So this is the one that I've chosen in the pale blue colour, which I showed you in my last vlog. Can't believe that, I am buzzing. Cannot wait to try this and film some content for them. So I've just been shooting my Lululemon content with Elliot, who's been very, very helpful. We actually don't usually kind of make content together because we have loads of tripods around the house, but I just really wanted this to be just very cool, and I don't know, I just really wanted his advice and input on it and creative brain. So yeah, we've actually worked on it together today. But I want to show you the trainers like with the rest of my outfit on, because I'm kitted out in full Lululemon this morning. This is the outfit that I've gone for with the trainers. I actually think they look really cool, and I'm glad that I went for a blue top as well. The trainers are actually so comfortable as well. I've just had to do quite a lot of like movement around the house and like a little tiny jog outside, even though I can't like properly run yet. Just to test them out, and I wanted to get some shots of that as well. And then these leggings are the base pace ones. These are the ones that I picked up in the Lululemon shop. They're so comfortable. I really feel like they're gonna stay up during a run or any kind of activity. And this top, I'm just obsessed with, and I love the color so much. And they also sent it in white, which I think I showed you when I was in the car. So yeah, this morning has been a good one. So I feel like I've really not picked up the camera all day, but to be honest, I've just had a day of doing things at my laptop. Also, the dishwasher's on, so apologies if you can hear the water swashing around. So it's actually 5:48, did not realize it was quite that late. We just had 2 separate people come around to pick up the little black chest of drawers, which I think you might have seen in the wardrobe vlog, that were like temporarily in my room. In our old flat, Elliot actually had them in his study, but we just didn't really have a space for them here. They're quite like modern, quite like office kind of vibes. I feel like I've genuinely just had like a massive hot flush for no reason. But yeah, we managed to get rid of those, which is amazing. We've actually got one more like larger white IKEA chest of drawers, which is just currently sat on the landing, and it's actually really quite big. So we could do with also putting that on Facebook Marketplace this weekend. Facebook Marketplace, by the way, what a good way to sell things, and great place to buy things as well. I thought I'd give you a quick little update on two things. One I've actually not opened yet, but for the bar area. So as I said, it's a bit of a work in progress, and when I was editing the vlog, so I think this was like 2 videos ago, when I was editing it, I was like, what else would be really useful to have in that area? Because I still think it was looking a little bit too bare. And I came to the conclusion that some kind of, whether we use it or not, but some sort of like ice bucket in a metal could be really nice. I actually found one on eBay in a brass finish. It's old, I don't know how old exactly, but it is like an older piece. And the seller, he was selling a collection of brass things, and we basically come away with like a load of really random things. So I'll show you the bucket first. So this is the bucket. It's just really simple, but I thought it'd be quite nice. I mean, we'll fill it with ice and have, I don't know, ice in there. What do you put in ice? Like cold things to put drinks in. It's not actually very practical shape for a wine bottle, which is why I didn't say a wine bottle. Obviously, because it's not particularly deep. But I thought this was a really beautiful piece, but you'll laugh at the things it came with. So it came with these 2 glasses, but the whole week Elliot and I have been making jokes about them because first of all they look like the sort of thing from Harry Potter that they just sort of, you know, sip something out of. You know, if you go to church, so I'm talking about Christian church, you know, when you have Holy Communion and then the vicar has the big like gobletty thing of wine and then they wipe it and give you a sip, which is obviously very not 2022 friendly. It really reminds me of that, which is funny. And the other 2 things that came in this little package of brass things was a little candlestick, which you never know, might be useful for somewhere. And then this, we genuinely have got no idea what this is. So this kind of weird contraption. So let me know if any of you guys know what that does. And this bit was just on top of it. I think this is a little, is it like a snuff thing that puts candles out? I've got literally no idea, but anyway, that was interesting. So they weren't sold separately, so couldn't just buy the ice bucket. We've got some Harry Potter items to go with them. The other thing that just came as well, one of my friends works for a brand called Pentire, I think you say it, and it's a botanical non-alcoholic spirit, and the box just came and she basically saw the picture that I had done of our bar area and said, would you like some of this, because it would look really nice there. So we're gonna open this box together. Well, first of all, there's a bit of Fever Tree tonic in there, which I'm very happy about because this is such a nice tonic water. So they will be going straight in our drinks fridge. And then this is one of the bottles. I had a look at their page on Instagram and the branding looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, these are gonna look so nice in the bar. So botanical non-alcoholic spirit, this is the seawood. So it says sea rosemary, woodruff, sea buckthorn, pink grapefruit and wild seaweed. My dad was actually getting quite into his non-alcoholic, you know, like fake alcohol is what I mean, not just non-alcoholic, like non-alcoholic spirit in January because he was trying not to drink so much. And then I was also thinking if I've got any, I don't know, people that don't drink that come here, pregnant friends or whatever, these could be really nice to have. So that's one of them. And then this is the other one and it's called Adrift. So yeah, I'm gonna arrange those in our little bar area with the brass bucket and we can see how we get on. It's also very dark, by the way. It's really, well, as I said, it's nearly 6 o'clock. I get really conscious that the footage gets very grainy when it's dark, but I'll whack on the light anyway, and then maybe tomorrow morning we can have a nice daylight look at it all. I feel like you can actually get quite a good sense for how it's gonna look if we have a dinner party or something here. Just all we need now is a nice dining room table. I know what I'm doing, parading this Velux window thing round. So I was thinking the bucket could probably go there. I don't know if it looks random. If any of you watch this and have any input on where we should move things to, please do let me know. Might have to zoom you in a bit further. And then these, I don't really know how I'm laying these out. So maybe if I just give these a little bit of a shuffle, because that bucket does actually take up quite a lot of space. God, these bottles are so nice. To be honest, maybe long term, so these mini gins, I love them, but they probably don't need to have a whole thing for themselves up there. And I could potentially put 2 sets of glasses up there and then more alcohol at the bottom. But for now, whilst we don't have tons of bottles, that's probably about fine. But yeah, I do really love this brass bucket. I think it's gonna add a really nice element to it. And hopefully it can be a bit functional as well. And then it ties in quite nicely with the cocktail maker. The other thing I've added, and I don't know if it looks really random, but it's just quite a cute little decorative ball that I got in one of the secondhand shops in Manchester. But yeah, to be honest, for now, I think it's looking quite good, and they're just such a beautiful little touch. So definitely go and check them out. And hopefully at some point, maybe even tonight, to be honest, I can give you a little review of how they taste as well. Right, good morning guys. We're going to the bakery and I've got no idea what Elliot's wearing this morning.
Well, I'm wearing a Mutual Differences hoodie and some really cool Oakley sunglasses.
They're meant to be for running, and they've now...
They're for the sun, that's what
they've now crept into your daily fashion sense, which is a little bit worrying, but we're just going with it, aren't we?
Fashionista.
But yeah, we should really have been walking to the bakery. There's a bakery that we don't live that far away from, so I'm having to hold this camera because it's very, very shaky. My knee is not feeling great this morning. 2 days ago, I overdid it a bit and I did a really long swim with Elliot. I then went back to the gym with Megan in the evening to do a kind of high intensity walk. And then went back to the gym to do a really high intensity walk, and yesterday it did not feel good. So we're walking to save my knee the pain. But yeah, it's actually like 12:30 and we're gonna go and get some breakfast. I feel like I've done nothing productive today.
I did 10k, so.
Yeah, Elliot did a run. Well done you. And he's kept his sunglasses on, apparently. This whole video has been me in the car. We went to the bakery and we met Megan and Niall and Carl at the bakery, and I've now just nipped to Waitrose because I had something to collect. Pretty much, it's not the most interesting thing in the world. But when we moved into our house, I bought some toilet brushes, told you, not very interesting. Some toilet brushes and some bins, which were quite nice, to match our 2 bathrooms, which are like a micro cement finish. They're both from John Lewis, and I'd accidentally purchased both toilet brushes with like brass or like brushed gold handle, but one of our bathrooms, all of the hardware is actually silver. I actually didn't realise that they had a silver version as well, so I went online and managed to get my hands on it. So I'm going to send back the other one because I actually hadn't opened it because I realised I didn't go with the bathroom, and I just picked up the silver version. Also, just had another little win for the day. I don't know if you ever have this, but you know, with things like birthday cards or like thank you cards or Mother's Day or Father's Day cards, I feel like I'm always rushing around really close to the event being like, oh no, I need to get a card. But I was in the Waitrose / John Lewis near me, and they had Mother's Day cards in there, which reminded me that it's Mother's Day kind of soon. So I actually bought a Mother's Day card for my mum and for my stepmom, and now I feel so organised. So yeah, I feel like I'm like really winning for the day. I feel like this is a room that I've really not shown you that much of, but this is the one that the toilet brush is going to go in. This is the current toilet brush, which has actually been borrowed from the other bathroom. John Lewis, I can't remember what this collection's called. Basically a very aesthetic toilet brush that almost looks like a bit of a concrete effect. And I also got the bathroom bins to match, which are really cute. I don't know whether it's better to have a bin really that has a lid, but these bins don't have lids, and I'm not going to be changing them at this point. So this is the new silver one. I have a feeling the collection was called Drift or something. I feel like that's just kind of popped to mind. I'm not sure exactly, but we've got a silver top instead. And voila, that is the toilet brush. So yeah, the gold one will definitely be better for the other bathroom, and we've got the new silver one in here. Here's a bit of a closer look at this bathroom. I absolutely adore it. I just think it's got the most beautiful features. And I don't know if I've shown you this before, but our shower is right up there, which I think is very cool. We've had to buy an extra long sort of brush thing on a pole just to be able to clean it. But I love the finish. Yeah, it's micro cement. I think I mentioned it before. It's quite a popular bathroom finish at the moment. I keep seeing it kind of pop up on social media. And yeah, it looks gorgeous. We just have quite a few things we need to do in here. The most obvious thing being we have literally no mirror in a bathroom, which is quite strange when you're washing your face, but because this is actually the kind of like the guest bathroom, I guess, and we have our ensuite, we don't actually use it that often. We use it more for the toilet than we do for kind of getting ready in. But yeah, we definitely need a really nice bathroom mirror there, and I'm thinking either one with a sort of an antique silver frame, or yeah, I don't know, something probably like that. I think silver is probably the obvious thing to go for because we've got quite a lot of silver in this room. But yeah, definitely need something like that. And then I'm actually tempted, we've got this shelf at the back, and I'm actually tempted to, in this corner, have a really nice plant. I don't know what you guys think of that. One that's a slightly less true green, more of like a muted green, so I'd need to do a little bit of research, but it has to be one that also works well in a bathroom. And then this wall may lend itself to some shelves. There's no storage in this bathroom, but it's not really the end of the world because, like I said, it's not our actual bathroom, but yeah, maybe 2 shelves. There could be really nice, or something on the wall. I don't know, do people put artwork on bathroom walls? Not too sure, but yeah, I love this bathroom, just very, very plain at the moment, but I do actually think that having the toilet brush and the bin kind of add a little bit to it, even though they're sort of very neutral. So I was actually about to come on here just to record a kind of final clip, but something just arrived in the post which I thought was quite relevant to this video, and it's from the brand, Pimente, I think it's called. This brand started by 2 girls called Winter and Alice. They actually put little handwritten notes in here. I'm pretty sure I'm right in thinking that they actually went to Leeds Uni, and I had loads of friends that went to Leeds Uni as well. They basically started this alcohol brand based around tequila and their love for Mexico, and I thought I'd open it on camera and then we can find a little place for it in the bar. They very kindly dropped me a message on Instagram to ask if they could send me this, and I was like, absolutely, but I had actually heard about the brand already, and they've got, apparently the bottles are absolutely beautiful, and they've actually sent a little topper, a little bottle topper with fairy lights so you can reuse the bottle afterwards, so I'm expecting it to be really beautiful. Oh wow, look at how gorgeous that is. So yeah, the artwork is just lovely, but this is a cucumber and elderflower eclipse, and their whole sort of like unique selling point is that it's a ready-made to go cocktail, but it's meant to be like bar standard. So rather than making them at home, obviously cocktails are a little bit more complex to make, this you can just pour straight over ice. So we will definitely be giving it a try. Also, cucumber elderflower sounds absolutely delicious. So yeah, it's tequila, cucumber, mint, and elderflower. Serves 5. Beautiful, beautiful bottle, and they came with these little dry limes as well. So yeah, very excited to try that, but I thought we'd find a little place in the bar for it. That is just gonna look so gorgeous on display. This has now got very cramped, but I'm not gonna spend any more time doing it this week. I think my brain just feels a little bit frazzled, but I'm gonna absolutely be moving some of these things around. So I think I'm gonna do some of the cocktail glasses up here, but I will share that with you in the next vlog because yeah, that is just looking very cramped, but we've finally got some beautiful alcohol bottles to start filling up this section. I'm gonna wrap the video up here, guys, but thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited to share my next video with you next week, and subscribe if you want to stick around, and I'll see you then. Bye.